Tuloso-Midway Jr. Matthew Dickson is many things to many people. Running back, son, student, friend. He's also a type 1 diabetic, but thanks to careful management of the disease, he never let that stop him from being anything he wanted to be.
It's a lot different than a lot of people would expect. There's a lot more that goes into having to plan for the day, figure out what you're going to eat, what you're not going to eat, and then, there's sometimes those little things like a couple minutes ago I ate part of a little snack before practice and I got to count for that.
Brian Boone, Tuloso-Midway's head coach and Dickson's stepfather since the age of 2, had just entered Dickson's life when he was diagnosed. It's a time Boone still remembers well.
Really didn't know what that meant. What does diabetes mean? Thought it would have to completely change our lifestyle, everything that we would be able to eat or keep in the house, stuff like that. As we learn more, we know that it's not quite as drastic, as a lot of people think.
Dickson monitors his diet and wears an insulin pump on his waist. On Friday nights, though, under the lights and at the bottom of the dog pile, that pump isn't a practical accessory. He has to pay extra attention to his diet those days, which usually works out fine, but earlier this year against Mission, he found himself running low.
I don't really feel it on the field because the adrenaline's just so pumping so hard, but it hasn't really. I think there's only one game this year that I was low. But yeah, once I get off the field, I'll start shaking, and it is kind of scary.
For more on the story, pick up Friday's edition of the Corpus Christi Caller-Times. This has been Kenny Ryan of the Caller-Times reporting.